Here I am again on Route 38 because Last Dana over here wants to battle me again. So I'm just going to do that and get it over with. This is not a reoccurring thing, I promise. Whenever I load up the game, sometimes some person calls me, and whether it's for a battle or just some random banter, I'll happily oblige it. I don't show it because it's kinda tedious if you ask me, so yeah. So this one here shouldn't take a whole lot of time. Even though I kind of expected her levels to be a little bit higher. But if she does call me again later on, if I have more badges, then hopefully her levels will be a little bit higher. Okay, well at least you're getting to see Politoed in action for the first time. Yeah, it has a little bit of experience points because of all those random battles that I fought off screen while doing my daily routines. Okay, she still has not given me a leap stone yet. Not that I need it or anything. Alright, back to the sea. Okay, hopefully I know my bearings around this place because occasionally I do get lost around here. And I put Politoed in the front so that way I could at least give it some experience points, even though it is almost close to gaining a level. But I'm just gonna use Body Slam on everything and hope for the best. Because, well, you know. Okay, well, Body Slam can kill a whole lot of things, especially something like Mantine. Considering it's a fully evolved Pokemon, yeah, I'm not surprised that Body Slam didn't take it down. Okay, so I'm up to fighting this trainer, and hopefully I find some more trainers, and hopefully don't miss them. Okay, I was actually scared for a second that I actually did fight this trainer already, for some reason. Okay, not really sure what you just said, but whatever. Anyway, last video, I talked a little bit about the events of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, involving those custom-made Pokeballs and getting them and whatnot. In addition to those custom-made Pokeballs, like the Apricorn Balls and whatnot, apparently when you get Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, you have the opportunity to get a Manaphy Egg from the internet. I think I read about that somewhere, but I actually forgot about it for the most time. Or should I say the longest time. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not usually a fan of internet stuff, but yeah, I'm not too sure if I could actually get the Manaphy Egg, even though I'm not too big of a fan of Manaphy at all, because I never really used it. Not even in fan-made games. I'm more of, using just regular type of Pokemon kind of guy. Not counting certain legendaries, of course. Some water-type legendaries I do use, like say Palkia or Suicune. But as for Manaphy, I don't really see it all that much, hence the reason why I don't really use it all that much. Okay, she hears sounds deep inside the Whirl Islands. I wonder why. So yeah, once you get your game of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, don't forget to receive your Manaphy Egg from the internet. But if it was a fan-made game, then I guess getting Manaphy would be a whole lot more easier. I'm pretty sure some random NPC will just give you a Manaphy Egg for no apparent reason. That's pretty much what I experienced during my gameplays of fan-made games, such as Renegade Platinum and even Vault White 2. Yeah, it was Vault White 2. Yeah, I almost forgot about that for a second. Speaking of fan-made games, I think I'll just talk about my experience with Pokémon Prism. Well, years ago, it wasn't really what it was, actually. What I mean by that is, I think there was a different version of Pokémon Prism, one that was never completed. Yeah, it was kind of a shame because I'm pretty sure the game had a lot of potential to be something great. But I will admit one thing, the text was sort of altered a little bit. Like for instance, when you saw Go Politoed on the screen, apparently in that version of Pokemon Prism it would have said Politoed enters. Or in the game's case, Larvitar enters. I guess that would be kind of saying something different, but I am not really used to that kind of format all that much. All I remember from that previous Pokemon Prism game was the first gym being Fire-type, as well as the first gym being Fire-type in the new version of Pokemon Prism. And yeah, I guess Larvitar was pretty okay. But in this updated version of Pokemon Prism, I think there's a lot more to do in whatever city I was in, whichever one that was. Wow, survived in the red, again. But it's not really a huge loss anyway. Not like it can do anything bad to me anyway. But yeah, as of the Pokemon Prism I'm playing, yeah, I did have a whole lot of fun playing that. And I will admit that I did suffer a little bit of losses here and there. Mostly because I guess I was at a type disadvantage and I had to resort to catching something else. I seem to recall catching Ralts in Pokemon Prism. Yes, you heard me right. A Pokemon game like Pokemon Prism that's pretty much a Gen 2 game. Pokemon such as Gen 3, Gen 4, and possibly Gen 5 Pokemon are in that game. Actually, I'm not too sure if there are Gen 5 Pokemon in Pokemon Prism. It's been quite a while since I last touched that game. But I do remember rocking some Gen 4 Pokemon, like, I believe it was Lucario if I'm not mistaken. As for Gen 3, well, yeah, I like Milotic the best, so yeah, as you can imagine, I chose that one. But as for the legendaries, well, I'm not really sure if I can find too many of them, so yeah, I really haven't played into the post-game all that much. All I remember is possibly getting Zapdos in Pokemon Prism, and that's it. I might be tempted to go look up to see where the legendaries are located because, well, since it's a fan-made game, you don't know where the legendaries might be, and it could come as a big surprise for you. You don't use sunblock? Well, you should, so that way you don't get a sunburn. Getting sunburn is the absolute worst. Well, actually, I don't think I got sunburn all that much. I guess, just a little bit around my face. Well, near my nose, actually. Well, that happened years ago. So as of now, I don't really get sunburn at all. So yeah, back to Pokemon Prism. I'm not really sure if there's any forums or guides for me to locate so that way I could find some of the legendaries. Because given how it's a fan-made game, yeah, I think the legendaries can have a lot more potential than they normally do. But I'm not too sure what specific legendaries are in Pokemon Prism. All I remember is just Zapdos. And you know, come to think of it, I think maybe it could have been Articuno as well. But I digress. As for the Elite Four, well, I don't remember much about it. I guess I was doing okay, I guess. One thing's for certain, the challenge was well worth it. And as for the sprites, well, I don't quite remember what the sprites were, but I gotta give it up to Cool Boy Man. Yes, I believe he was the one that made the updated version of Pokemon Prism. Or I could be wrong about that, actually. The sprites for Gen 3 and Gen 4 Pokemon, yeah, they rock. But in the previous version of Pokemon Prism, they were pretty good too, but I just wish that game was more updated, because I remember getting stuck somewhere in that previous version of Pokemon Prism. Also, updated moves, such as moves from Generation 4, yeah, they were there too, which is very shocking. But hey, nonetheless, at least I had a lot of fun with it. Okay, that guy just said those currents are preventing him from reaching Whirl Islands. Okay, get a Pokemon with Whirlpool, and you should be okay. Or, I don't think it's possible to swim around whirlpools. I've never done it in my life, but I don't think it's a very good idea. Okay, that was Politoed's last body slam, so I'm going to switch something else to the front. Okay, Gengar's my lowest level, so I'm going to put Gengar up first. And yes, Alakazam did gain one level off screen because, yeah, like I said previously, those Tentacruels are pretty good sources of experience points. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's one level away from learning Psychic. Which is awesome, even though, well, Psybeam's okay for the next gym, but Psychic's going to rock a lot more. Okay, I'm on Route 41 again. Well, I'm not even sure where I am, to be honest. And I'm kind of wondering how many more trainers I have to fight here. There are some specific trainers that I always point out. Yeah, that previous guy I fought, yeah, he had 2 Gyarados on his team. But, okay, is this the guy with the Quillfish? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, this other guy, I always knew he had a Quillfish. Yeah, these 2 trainers, I always seem to remember them for some reason. I guess it's because it's kind of uncommon to see Pokemon like Gyarados at this point in the game, or even Quillfish. Well, as for Quillfish, maybe It's kind of rare to see that because, yeah, it's not a very good Pokemon, so yeah, whatever. You saw this giant Pokemon flying from the islands. Scattering feathers from its silver wings. Maybe you could have gone underwater to see what it was. Hopefully you don't get so, mauled by it. Hopefully you don't get mauled by it or something. I look so elegant riding my Pokemon. Okay, thank you, or something? I'm not too sure how to respond to that. I mean, if anything, I can't really see myself on the sprites. I mean, it looks like Lapras is surfing, even though I'm not even using Lapras anyway. So yeah, as for the moves in Pokemon Prism, I'm not really sure if there's a specific kind of way you can get certain moves. I mean, I think some of the moves I remember there were Drain Punch and Zen Headbutt, and possibly some other moves as well. I don't quite recall if there were any Move Twitter moves in Prism. Like I said, it's been a while since I last touched it. But I do remember one other thing. I think Larvitar and Pupitar's evolutions were a lot earlier. Most likely because Larvitar is your only starter. Oh, last Dana again? Oh, okay, what does she want? Oh, come on, really? More banter? Come on, get off the line already. Either give me a Leaf Stone or leave me alone. Or at least raise your Pokemon or something. Wasn't there a hit song about a boy riding a Lapras? Gee, I don't know about that. Okay, is there anybody up here? Cause I have a feeling in my gut that there's somebody swimming around this area. Unless, of course, I did fight that person already, because I remember that person with the full team of 6 water types last video. Okay, as soon as I'm done fighting this thing, I'm going to take a look around to see if maybe there's somebody else here I can fight. Okay, okay, what about you? Did I fight you yet? Okay, yes, I did fight you. Okay, I guess I'll check on the left then. Yeah, I'm not too sure myself if I actually fought everybody here. Yeah, this makes me wish that I had the map right beside me so that way I could maybe keep track of who I fight and whatnot. Oh well. Okay, let me check to the left. If not, then maybe I'll check downward. Oh, okay, maybe I haven't fought this person yet, because I haven't seen her before. But no matter, I think I have plenty of time to fight her, just so long as she doesn't have a whole bunch of Pokemon on her team, just like that other swimmer had. And just looking at these water types, I actually would have considered using Horsey on my team, believe it or not. But the problem with that is I have to wait until I get to the World Islands itself in order to catch a Horsey. And even then, I'm not really sure where the Dragon Scale is hidden, which is needed to put on Seadra to evolve it into Kingdra by trading. But I probably have to turn that down because there's not a whole lot of Dragon type moves in the game. Okay, there's Outrage, which Kingdra can't learn as of yet. And there's Dragon Breath. I'm pretty sure that's the only Dragon move that Kingdra can get. Or I could be missing out on something actually. Yeah, believe it or not, I did use Kingdra in Pokemon Brown at one point. Yeah, I don't think it was all that fun either, considering, well, even if it is a fan-made game, there still wasn't a whole lot of Dragon moves in the game. Whether it was Dragon Rage or Dragon Breath or whatever, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of Dragon moves in the game. Well, if anything, at least it reduces my weaknesses to just one. But, yeah, it's just Dragon Breath and Dragon Rage. Still, I probably wouldn't be in such a threat. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be the last person I'm going to fight in this video. I still have a feeling that there's more trainers here, but yeah, maybe I'm not seeing them. Okay, maybe I should go up on Bulbapedia to see if maybe I missed anybody, cause yeah, I always have a feeling that I did miss somebody. Okay, does it really kill anybody to look underwater to see what that giant Pokemon could possibly be? I mean, it's not really that hard. But they're just NPCs, what do they know? Okay, one Thunder Punch and this thing should go down in an instant. Okay, so it looks like that's going to be it for today. Hopefully there's no more trainers here, or maybe there's a little bit more trainers here. Otherwise, next time, hopefully I make the Signwood City and have a look around the place. See you all next time.